Hello, fellow Cancers. Welcome into your love and relationship reading for the month of September 2024. Thank you so much for being here. My name is Coco. I've been reading tarot for 6 going on 7 years, and I just recently decided to start uploading videos on YouTube. So I do apologize if there's any editing issues, if there's any eloquence issues on my part. I just please ask that you have patience with me while I just try to navigate and get my grip on this recording format. Now, before I move forward, everything will be time-stamped. I do like to do relationship readings separate from readings for single people. So in the first part, there will be the reading for those who are romantically partnered and in romantic relationships. And the second reading will be for those who are currently single and not romantically partnered. So if you would like, you could skip over to whichever reading applies to you. Okay? See you there. Welcome to your reading, Cancers who are in romantic relationships at the moment. Now, this reading does apply for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. And you can get your hands on any of the decks that I use in this reading. I will link them in the description box. I will also link my website in the description box where you can book a private reading with me. So without further ado, let's get started and see what's going on in your relationships at this moment, Cancers. Got Milk and Honey. Treasure Island. Okay. So things are looking pretty good for you right now in your romantic relationships. Let's go ahead and get one last card. All right. Okay. Last card is All That Glitters. So things do feel light. They feel good. It's joyful energy. It's good times. It's light. And, you know, this turtle is like carrying hearts on their back and carrying love on their back. And interestingly enough, all that glitters is not gold here. It feels like there might be something underneath the surface of all this joy, all of this. It feels like, I'm going to mince my words in a way, but I just want these messages to be delivered because I don't like to deliver inauthentic messages. What's coming through is that this joy is masking something that does not want to be looked at. I think somebody is ignoring something right now, but it's like willful ignorance. It's kind of like choosing not to look at it because it's a lot, it's heavy. Okay, I don't really want to get that deep right now. I don't know if I can handle it. That's perfectly valid. If you're aware of it, then that's good. At least you have awareness of it. But it feels like there's a mask here. There is something going on underneath. And if you don't know about it, if this is something that's happening in your world and you're not aware of it, this is your, warning. So we are going to see what that means, okay? I don't want to make you paranoid. I don't want to, I'm not here to do that. I'm here to, just deliver messages from Spirit and your guides and what you need to hear at this moment. So let's go ahead and grab this deck. All right. First, I'm going to grab your energy. Then I'll see your partner's energy as well as your current situation in your relationship. We'll also take a look at what is hidden, what you don't really see, what's kind of under the surface. And we'll move into the energy that your relationship is moving toward. So perhaps, beginning of October, what things will be looking like, all right? So let's get your energy first. I love that you got the Treasure Island card, though, because this turtle is in water. And actually, the elephant in the Milk and Honey card is also swimming. So you might be taking some opportunities to get into water or be around water. Yeah, Nine of Swords. Something is causing you anxiety. Something is causing you stress, maybe difficulty sleeping. Let's go ahead and get some more cards. Okay, we got Knight of Wands. One more card for your Cancer's current energies. Okay, thank you. 4 swords. All right. So you are, I believe, aware of something that is going on. Because 9 of swords, you're showing up a little stressed. You're also kind of like, I don't want to look at it. I just kind of want to have fun right now. I don't really want to think about it. The Knight of Wands is also somebody who's very sensual, very focused on impulsivity, fun times, but not really very attached to the long term. There's somebody who is like a one night stand or somebody who is a situationship. So you could be entering a phase in your relationship where you are not happy. We'll get clarity on what this means. But 4 swords, it's like you know that you need to take alone time. You know that you need to be alone and think about what you want, potentially reevaluate things. It feels like you need healing. It feels like you need time to yourself. All right, let's get your partner's energies. Yeah, I just feel like this strong sense of avoidance. Okay. But at the same time, it's like it's sneaking up on you at night, or it's sneaking up on you in the quiet moments when you're by yourself and you're overthinking it. It feels like there's some overthinking, ruminating. Ooh, 2 right from the jump. Okay. Well, your partner is certainly showing up different. Okay. So they have actually got the Knight of Pentacles, very different from the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Pentacles is in it for the long run. Okay? Like the Knight of Wands is opposite. The Knight of Pentacles is very honorable, reliable. It could be that they're trying to win you back in a sense. Queen of Wands, this is somebody who, it's almost like they're moving towards you. Now, this is not a gender-specific reading, but it does look like the people in these cards are facing each other. The Queen of Wands is fiery, is sensual, and interestingly enough, the Knight of Wands and the Queen of Wands here are linked together in the reading. So there's definitely physical contact happening. Like you guys are definitely sleeping together or maybe just physically in the same space together. But the Queen of Wands is somebody who is very charming, very enchanting. This might resemble how your partner feels about you at this time. They're very, passionate about you, about the relationship. They want it to work. They're showing up, trying. They're taking steps to make it to work. They've also got the 6 of Wands. Something is, let me clarify the 6 of Wands. Judgment. Death. Okay. Hold on. Will they give me one more? Yes, they will. All right. Interesting. This was some kind of transformation, or your partner is going through some kind of intense transformation related to their ego, their self-confidence, how they present to the world, their identity, but strongly tells me of it like an ego death. It could feel like they're now realizing the importance of the relationship to them. I mean, it definitely feels important to them. Their foundation has changed. Their finances could have gone through like something difficult recently. They could be going through something difficult with their finances, but altogether it feels like this person has gone through and is going through still a lot of change. It feels like it's connected to their ego, their drive, how they present to the world, how they are seen, and how they see themselves. Their confidence here is different. They might be struggling intensely with their confidence. Their ego might be like banging on the wall, trying to get into their vulnerabilities. And there's like, I don't know. So, with that being said, let's see the current situation. Five of Swords. All right. Tell me more. Five of Pentacles. Ooh la la. Tell me a little bit more. For the love of God, tell me more. Okay. Eight of Cups. There we go. I felt as if that card was going to pop up sooner or later in this reading. You got two fives. Fives are numerically about change, turmoil. It's about going through the challenges before reaching the harmony of the six. Because six numerically is all about harmony, peace, balance. But the fives are that challenging time, that dark night of the soul. In the relationship, it could feel disconnected. There's financial struggles, certainly. There might be financial stress that you are both sharing, that you are maybe not sharing. Maybe the financial stress is more on one person. I am going to clarify who is represented by these cards, okay? So let's go ahead and do that. Aces, Major Arcana. No. Is Cancer represented? No. Okay. So it's an energy. Let's ask about this Eight of Cups. Yes. Okay. Let me see. Is Cancer represented by this Eight of Cups? Interesting, because the energy is like, yes. Okay, it's both of you. Okay, makes sense. Spirit just let me know that this Five of Swords is more of an energy shared in your partnership right now, in your relationship. The Five of Swords is a manipulative energy, but it's also this kind of self-sabotaging. It's this toxicity here that somebody is just acting a certain way to get what they need or what they want. Their words might not add up with their actions, and they might just be doing something because it feels good in the moment. You know, they don't really care how it makes you feel. That's kind of the energy in your connection right now. With the Eight of Cups, it's representative of both of you. Both of you are like checked out. I'm not sure if either of you have like sat down and talked about it. This also could be that the two of you are going through something very intense, both of you at the same time, related to your own spiritual growth. There might be a phase of separation that's needed. Also, what's coming through is that you're both being asked to evolve spiritually in the sense that you're being asked to step up to the plate, to do things that scare you, to take the high road. Taking the high road when it hurts, even when you know you're not wrong. Oy vey, Cancer. What the hell? All right. Let's see what is going on. What is hidden from you at this moment about your relationship? You don't see it coming. What's going on behind the scenes? I mean, obviously I'm a Cancer too, so I am going through something somewhat similar to this, so I'm right here with you in it, honestly. In all the craziness. Well, you don't see... Okay, let me actually clarify this. One more. Lovely, thank you. Ten of Swords underneath. Exhaustion. What you don't see, what's hidden from you, is that you have options. You do have options here. Like, there are possibilities outside of the relationship or potentially in the relationship for you. Temperance is here, signaling that patience is needed, healing is needed, renewal is needed. And you've also got this Four of Swords, which tells me that you are taking time to yourself. You are trying to heal and, get your mind right. because you also have this Nine of Swords, you have that stress going on right now for you. And Cancer is like, we are sponges. We are so sensitive to the energies around us that oftentimes we don't even realize that it's not our energies that we're feeling. And I think that sometimes that can take us out of our depth a little bit. Like we might feel like, God, why do I feel so shitty? Or why do I feel so angry right now? And really it's like the people you're around feel that way, and it's just kind of rubbing off on you. And then when you take alone time and step away, you're able to like almost recenter yourself into your own energy. And like your porous bubble kind of like snaps back to being what it was before. So that might be necessary right now for you, but we'll get your advice in a moment. Temperance is also the card of Sagittarius. So you could have Sagittarius in your chart, but Sagittarius is during the time of late November into December. So what you don't see coming is that your possibilities, your options might open up around that time of year. So do be aware of that. But Temperance is also here asking that you be patient with yourself, be patient with the situation, and be patient with allowing new options or options within the relationship to open up. Let's go ahead and see, what is your advice? Oh, I'm going to put these clarification cards back in because that's how we do things over here. Okay. See your advice, Cancers. Two of Wands. All right. Oh. Six of Pentacles. All right. Hey, the Sun. Lovely. There is some planning needed, first of all. There is a choice to be made, some planning needed. There is some need of establishing balance back into your life, whether it be work-life balance, balance between spending time with other people and yourself. But the Six of Pentacles here tells me that things are currently out of balance for you. So figure out what is out of whack. If you are spending a lot of time inside, just establishing maybe a routine where you take yourself outside. I mean, I know for me that's a huge, huge thing. But also balancing alone time with friend time, with going out time, quiet time with fun time. Like there's just a lot of balance here. And the Sun is here. And that's getting back in touch with the things that bring you joy. Literally getting in touch with your vitality, your reasons for being alive, your heartbeat, your passions, your purpose. But obviously, some choice needs to be made, some planning needs to be made. I feel like some kind of planning needs to be made before either leaving this relationship or like before it becomes a different version of what it is right now. It feels like there needs to be planning first on your part. Whether that be like you live together and you need to figure out how you're going to move out, whether you have children with this person, figuring out like a custody situation. You need to figure out like contracts if you are, married. Just getting like into the nitty-gritty and those finer details. Things need to be examined and looked at with like a fine-tooth comb and with like a little, what the hell are they called? A magnifying glass before going forward with anything, it feels like. But in that meantime, you do have access to ways of reestablishing balance and joy. And that's going to be important for you, important for your mental health, I feel like. Because this Four of Swords is really loud, and so is this Nine of Swords. Lastly, we'll see the energy that your relationship is moving into before getting a little bit more advice. Oop. All right, there's the Tower. There's going to be a reckoning. There's going to be a moment of reckoning, a moment of realization, epiphany. Something's going to get shaken up sometime in early October Four of Pentacles, it might have to do with your form of stability or security, and vice versa. All of this applies as well for your person. I'm speaking to you because you're the one watching this video, Cancer, but these things also apply to your romantic partner. So equally for them, their foundation is getting shaken up. Literally, the Four of Pentacles is like stability, security, financial stability. It feels like things are changing in October. Hold on, let me grab one more card. Three of Cups. Interesting. Oop. Let me go grab that. One of you is like gonna approach this end as, or not this end particularly, that just came out, it could be an end. This Tower moment, the two of you are approaching it very differently. One of you is here like, hell yeah. Like, kind of like, I'm exhausted and I'm tired and I'm burnt out and I'm barely making it. The other one is like, I do not want to give this up. I do not want to give this up. I am going to try my very fucking hardest to avoid this whole Tower moment and just try to grasp onto this with white knuckles, with pale knuckles, just grasping onto it. It's like both of you are looking at this like just very differently. Just be aware that there might be a significant shakeup in October that affects your stability, affects your relationship, might affect your home situation, might affect your career situation. So do be aware of that. And that's why I think I feel so strongly, because the Two of Wands is strong here about the planning aspect. Let's move on and grab one last card of advice from the Anatomy of a Witch Oracle. Ooh. Okay, so let me go one more, so I'm going to. All right, there we go. Cleanse on the bottom. Getting rid of shit that we don't need. Okay, so you've got actually Witch Lungs and Witch Heart. So Witch Lungs is all about reconnecting with nature, reconnecting with your breath. So using breath work as a really important and effective form of self-care, of meditation, but also just going into nature, reconnecting with nature, putting your feet in grass, in sand, touching a tree. Autumn is a beautiful season. So try to really enjoy the natural beauties of the world. I was watching a YouTube video the other day, actually. I watched like these cute cottagecore videos of people who live like in the middle of like a very rural area in like Wales. I don't know, I get caught down these like rabbit holes, but I'm obsessed with these people's homes and their lifestyles. Anywho, I was watching a video the other day and this woman in her video said a beautiful thing. And she said that when I am most heartbroken, I always find myself going back to the natural world to put myself back together. She said something way more beautiful and eloquent than I am saying now. Something along the lines of, when I am going through a time of darkness, I always retreat to the natural world to bring back my own light, to put myself back together. Just really stunning. And yes, breath work will be very helpful in this moment as well for you. Now, Witch Heart has a lot to do with this Sun card, this message that came out for you in your advice before. Reconnecting to literally the people, the practices, the experiences that make your life worth living. Bring you joy, that make things fun. Because life can't be just all work and all responsibilities and all heaviness. There has to be some room for fun. There has to be some room for doing things just because you want to, and not because you have to be productive or you have to do it, or doing something just for the sake of wanting to do it. And Witch Heart is also asking you to create rituals. self-care rituals, but also even coming down to like little things in your routine, in your morning routine, something that just lifts you up in the morning. Just getting back in touch with any self-care rituals that make you happy, that make you feel good, that reconnect you with your body. Because in times of stress, I see that, you're overthinking, that your brain is running on like overtime. So getting back in touch with nature, your body is going to be very helpful. And the eye and the heart here, really looking at your heart, looking at your life, reassessing, am I in alignment with my values? Am I leading a life that brings me joy, that brings me passion? Am I leading a life? Do I want to live this life for the next 40 years, for the next 50 years, for the next 70 years? These are things that you need to start asking yourself. Moving into October, it feels like a foundation is crumbling. And foundations that crumble are always replaced and always rebuilt. And you'll want to rebuild that foundation based on your passions and what brings you joy and makes you happy. I am sending you a huge hug. I love my fellow Cancers so much. I hope this reading resonated. If it did, please consider liking the video or subscribing to my channel. Whatever you want. Don't need to do either. But I'm just happy you were here, okay? And I'll see you next time for a general reading in October. Hello, all my Cancers who are currently single. Welcome to your official reading. Now, you can get your hands on any of these decks that I'm using because I will link them in the description box below. And I will also link my website where you can book a private reading virtual with me, okay? So let's get started and see what's going on in your love lives. All right, yin, lovely, new life, okay, tell me more. I mean, you're definitely accepting and letting in and receiving, calling in something new. Whether it be a relationship, it just feels good. Whether it be a relationship or like a time of your life where everything is new. There's new people around you. You've got like different energy around you. But there's yin energy here, so you're calling it in. Oh, this card also came out for Cancers who are in relationships right now. Now, you want to be careful because while you are calling in and attracting, you're in your receiving energy. You might be, you got serendipity on the bottom. That's luck. There's something around you, someone around you who might be a little bit not what they seem. Like you might feel because there's so much new life, there's new opportunities, you've got this like breath of fresh air about you, and you'll want to just be careful of the people who you trust. If there's new people showing up around you in the form of like romantic interests, you'll want to make sure that they are who they seem, they are who they tell you they are. Do your research on people. I mean, hello, Google exists for a reason. You could just Google, LinkedIn, little tippity type, and a name and image is usually real quick to find. So you'll want to make sure that you're doing your research on people who are around you. But other than that, I love this yin energy for you. Now, this is feminine energy, but this is not a gender-specific reading, and we all have masculine and feminine energy within us. We are all a yin-yang balance. First, let's grab your energy. We're also going to look at what is currently hidden from you, what you don't really see coming, your current situation, as well as any timing for new romantic interests and advice. Page of Pentacles. Something new definitely here, and you're wanting to build something that is long lasting, something that you're not entertaining people who are like just here for a hookup. You're kind of like, I need somebody who is here for the long run. I can't be investing my time, energy, effort, makeup, hair, you name it, into somebody who is just like here for a one-night stand, frankly. Okay, Queen of Cups. That's you, Cancer. And Page of Cups. All right. Seven of Swords underneath. Tells me everything I need to know. Don't know why I'm putting that there. This Page of Cups is coming out with the All That Glitters card. There is somebody around you with a love offer. There is somebody here in your orbit. They are emotionally immature. They might really have lovely feelings for you. They are not on your level because they are the page. They are the student. They are learning how to approach love in a way that is not only with words. They need to learn still how to back their love up with actions. They need to be emotionally open. They can't just love bomb you and then disappear in 2 weeks, which is what a page will do. Whereas you're the queen, babe. You're like, yeah, I'm mature, I'm grown, don't waste my time. I'm looking for a page who is the pentacles. I'm looking for somebody who is consistent, reliable, dependable, who's gonna, show me acts of service. I'm not looking for somebody who is just gonna say they love me and not do anything about it. Hello? What's the point? Yeah, you're the queen here. Lovely energy for you. I mean, it feels like you're awakening to this like power that's within you. What I'm getting, it's like this expansion of you. I don't know how to explain it, but it's just, I feel like this card, this image is a really good description of what I'm feeling right now. It feels like my chest is like a balloon in that sense. It feels like I'm just kind of growing and expanding, but in this lovely way that's like confident and warm. And, you are showing up compassionate. You're showing up mature. You're showing up emotionally open, vulnerable with yourself, but still very regal to the point where if you need to tell somebody off, I'm sure you will. Okay, so let's go ahead and see your current situation in your love life. Got the Ace of Wands. Yeah, that is new life. That is new life. That is an awakening of passion. Five of Swords. Okay. There's certainly someone around you who is absolutely not who they seem. Who you got to be careful of. I think you also have to be careful of self-sabotaging right now because this Five of Swords is somebody who, okay. My God, they're like the cards are just spilling out. Yeah, the Seven of Swords keeps popping up with that Five of Swords. It feels like you have the ability to call somebody in who is everything you want. You have the ability to, and it's like you're waiting for them. You're not rushing it. You're not like desperate for anything, but this Page of Cups is making me uneasy. One more card, Spirit, for the current situation. Thank you. Okay. 2 5s. Yeah. This person, this Page of Cups, is going to bring conflict, potentially loss, like financially. It's not going to be a great situation for either of you, to be honest. Currently, you might not be noticing that they are coming in with these energies. Let me just confirm that these energies are theirs, okay? Oh my God, you've got 3 5s across the board. Hello. That is change. That is turmoil. I mean, as ready for a new life as you are, you might be going through something that's kind of like growing pains, if that makes sense. And you might be feeling tempted to self-sabotage. Yeah, it is. Okay. This is their energy, in fact. So yeah, they're not bringing anything great in. So you'll want to be aware of that. Like, they might use you for your money, or they might tell you sweet things that they think you want to hear. They might cause conflict. Not into it. All right. Let's see what is hidden from you at this moment, or what you don't see coming. I saw the Seven of Wands. It's on the bottom. King of Pentacles and the Fool. Yeah, someone is coming towards you for something new. This person is going to be a king. They're not going to be a page. Okay? They're going to be reliable, dependable, all those good things. Grounded, successful. They're going to have things set up. Stability, security that you want. Okay? And they're going to be mature too. So that's important. They're going to be on your level. If this is not a single person, then this is an energy for you, and I think that's equally as wonderful. The King of Pentacles is a lovely energy in the sense that you're going to be reaching your goals. You're going to be feeling really accomplished in your career, in your finances. You're going to be reaching new levels, and you're going to be establishing yourself in the world. You're going to be growing your home. You're going to be maybe buying a home, just creating a beautiful, stable foundation for your life that perhaps you have been wanting to create. So whether or not this is a person or an energy, both are equally as lovely. So we'll grab some timing on this. If this is a person, they'll show me some timing when they'll come into your life. Okay. It feels like soon. Okay, Ace of Swords, it's soon, very soon. The Wands and the Swords are the quickest suits in the deck, so yeah, you can expect this person, if this is a person, you can expect them very soon. You're not going to have to wait too long. Let's see the energy you're moving into in your love life. Justice, okay. Seeing things as they truly are. Making balanced decisions for yourself. Things are going to move forward for you pretty quickly. You might be traveling. You might, be talking to a lot of different people. But you're going to be very clear-headed, it feels like, about love in the next, coming weeks. Like, you're seeing things. Your vision's not very clouded. Okay. Strength card. You might be meeting somebody who is a Leo, okay? You might be meeting somebody who is a Libra or an earth sign, so Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus. You might have to deal with something a little bit bad tasting. You might have to, tell this Page of Cups to fuck off. People can misunderstand the Justice card and think that they're being rude or cold or ruthless, but really justice is just telling it how it is, and that's karmic retribution in a sense. Something here might be kind of hard. You might be kind of closing stuff up still from a previous chapter. You might need to leave some people behind from a previous chapter. I feel like the Strength card is tied up to this situation with these fives. Like, this person just might be causing some conflict for you, internal conflict, making you question yourself, doubt yourself. I don't know what's going on with this person, but anywho. Now let's go ahead and see your advice. Seven of Wands. Stand your ground. Stand your ground. Make sure you are asserting boundaries very strongly with anybody who needs them. Also make sure you're asserting like internal boundaries. So if you're promising yourself you're not going to do something, not letting your impulses take over and doing something even though you said you wouldn't. So that's kind of the vibe. But this is asserting boundaries against people who are invading your space, invading your time, not listening to you. It might feel like an uphill battle at the moment with something. Let's go ahead and see what else is here for your advice. Okay. Ten of Pentacles and the Empress. Yeah, you're going to have to work hard. You've got 2 sevens here too. So numerically, this reading is interesting. You're going to have to work diligently before the gifts come through. I mean, yeah, you got the 7 of Pentacles, the 6 of Pentacles to clarify this 10 of Pentacles and the Empress. This is all about abundance. This is all about, again, what this King of Pentacles had to offer. You can't even see that card, can you? Okay, there you go. What this King of Pentacles had to offer in terms of an abundant career, an abundant home, family, just building a stable foundation for yourself. And this Empress is somebody who is a mother, who is very nurturing, but literally she gives birth, she creates. And this is creating a new situation for you. And whatever you want to create, whatever you're seeking to bring in, to call in to your new life, whatever you're trying to call in, it's going to take hard work. There is some balancing that needs to take place in your life. It feels like there might be some things that are out of balance at the moment. I mean, you do have this Justice card here as well with the scales. You've got so many pentacles here that are supporting you in that sense. So you could also become like a benefactor. It feels like you're working hard to build yourself up, to build up your life, to build up your career. And it's like you could become a benefactor. You could loan people money. You could give people help. You might be like somebody who helps people a lot. Okay, so just be aware of these things moving forward. We're going to grab some more advice for you with this Anatomy of a Witch Oracle. Because who doesn't love more advice? Okay, they want these cards, so we're going to take them. You've got Banish, Puppet, and Earth. Earth connects to all the pentacles that are coming up here. Again, this is a time of your life that you're grounding into what you need for your future. I mean, I've said it all in this reading. Really looking for somebody who is a long-term romantic interest, who is gonna, almost like support you in your businesses and in your endeavors and, be there, who's reliable. This is also about you becoming that person as well. So you are becoming reliable. You are becoming that King of Pentacles energy. You are embodying that energy as well. So that is your advice. Spirit wants you to step into that energy. It also feels like this is a spring card because like these roots are just coming in and it's a little tiny sapling. So again, it feels like this is the beginning. The seeds are being planted here for your new life. Now, somebody, something, some belief system, some experiences from your past in relationships might still have a hold on you. Puppet, there is something physically holding you back. There might be somebody who, is in your world right now, but also used to be in your orbit, who you still think about. It feels like you still have a connection to them, whether it be physical or like emotional. Doing a cord cutting ceremony might be really helpful for you at this moment because you've got the Banish card. Like this is literally cutting a cord and burning away. Like this is, for example, people do that when, they want to write a letter to somebody, or when you want to write somebody's name on a piece of paper and you want to cut the cord, so you burn their name and you let the, flames take over the piece of paper completely. It's a way of getting rid of your connection to them something I like to do is I like to picture a hook like in my heart and literally taking out the hook, because it's like really getting rid of it, really getting rid of the root of it, the root of the connection. So I really feel like this is important for you to do at this time. I think it's really going to help you move in to your new life and leave this conflict and turmoil of the fives and this heavier energy behind. It feels like somebody is holding you back, and it feels like I'm seeing somebody who is like holding on to you, like holding on to your shirt. I think it's them not letting you go completely. It almost feels like somebody's not letting you go, and so they're not really letting you move on energetically. So be aware of that, Cancer. Thank you so much for joining me for this reading, Cancer. I hope it resonated. If it did, please consider liking the video, subscribing to my channel. We are obviously relatively new over here, so any support is very much greatly appreciated. I'm sending you all my love to my fellow Cancers, and I'll see you next time.